Welcome back to the channel. Here I am with a new video of University of Sheffield, which is located in England. It is a public research university. So when you apply to this university and you believe that your application is even a little bit stronger, this university will definitely give you an offer letter. So yeah, let's get started with the application process. First of all, you have to search in the Google for this name, and then open the official website of the University of Sheffield. So here we can see, you can scroll down the website of the university and search for the relevant information. So if you apply to this university, the application process is very easy, it's very convenient, and if you apply, so there are high chances that you will get an offer from them. So as we scroll down, we can see there is a search bar. Find a course, we can easily enter our desired course and the level of study, or the level of entry that we want, like do we want a postgraduate degree or a undergraduate degree, it depends. So as you can see on the screen, there are number of courses that the university is providing. There are like a lot of courses from which we can choose. Also, we can apply filters in order to yeah, choose easily our desired postgraduate or undergraduate courses. So let's explore them one by one. So for the student I'm applying is interested in English, linguistics, or literature, basically humanities. So I'm gonna find a field related to that. So let's search for the entry requirement for the postgraduate taught program. So we are searching for the entry requirement for this course. As we can see, we can access application form as well as prospectus for the postgraduates program from this page as well. Moreover, we can search for the English language requirement and the tests or the certificates that they accept. So the list is given, you can go through them and have an idea of what is the requirement for English language. As we can see, there is a whole table given about the English language requirement, as English language requirement is a necessary entry requirement for this program, as it is English linguistics. So you can check according to your own field, it might be different from this one. So I would definitely recommend to search accurately and precisely for your desired program. So let's jump straight towards the application process. If you're a new applicant, do sign in, enter your email address, your password, and then confirm the password, and then click on start application. Or if you are you have logged in before, then do enter your email address and your password. Alright, so we are on this page. As we can see, we have to enter our contact details, our address, and we have to fill the application form in steps. So number one, we have contact details. Here you just have to put your address, your country, your citizenship, as well as your mailing address or your home address. If they are same, then do click on same as correspondence address and then move on with your application. So let me fill this one by one. You have to put your address, and just like that, you have to click on save and next, and then you'll reach to the next level, which is section C, nationality and residency. So here you have to put your nationality, you have to enter your residency, right? Which country were you born in, you have to mention that. Also, if you have dual nationality, then do mention that as well, and then save and continue and move to the next step. So the next section is about English language. If you have a certification of English language, whether you have IELTS, you have TOEFL, or other language certification, do mention that. So they will ask you that what is your first language, so you have to mention your first language. Then they ask that was your previous education taught in English, so if yes, then click on yes. Then we have a drop down. If you have any kind of English language qualification or certification, then select that and upload your certificate. After that, you have to save your application and click on continue. But before, let us just look at this. If we click yes to the question that was your previous education taught in English, so when we click yes, we can see there are a lot of questions, which is qualification. So in qualification, if you have IELTS or you have TOEFL or some known English language qualification, then select that. If you have other language certification like Duolingo, then select other and mention the test name, the certificate name. Then you have to write the date of award and your awarding body, and then mention your grades or score. So you have to choose a file of your certificate and upload that. Alright, moving towards the next step, which is E, previous university education. So you have to add your previous education if that was a bachelor's. So write about your bachelor's degree, the subject of your bachelor's degree, and just like that you have to fill the form. As you can see, previous education, here you have to, so as written here, one thing you need to keep in mind is that here you will only mention your degree qualification. Anything which is any qualification which is below the degree level, you just don't have to mention that. So simply add your bachelor's degree, then the information related to that, and then upload your transcript and your bachelor degree. Alright, moving towards the next step, which is relevant employment. So this step is completely optional. If you have an employment, that would be a great plus to this application. But if you do not have, that's fine. You can carry on without that. So let us just mention the relevant employment, and that employment needs to be within 3 years. So do mention your relevant employment experiences in the section below. Moving towards section G, equal opportunities. So here the applicant needs to write if he or she has any kind of disability. So they should mention that right there. They should mention this information properly. All right, so they are also saying that if you have additional support needs, please provide a brief description. So if you need some extra support or you are in some special conditions, do mention that properly. Then we have another section in which you have to enter your ethnic origin. Do mention your correct ethnicity and click on save and continue. As we are done with the other sections, now we are in section number 8, supplementary information. Here you have to enter all the supplementary information you have. For example, they are asking about can you please tell us where you heard about the university? So you have to mention that if that was a website or social media or anything, you have to mention that. Then if you have applied to other UK's universities, then do mention that. Then after saving and continue, we are on personal supporting documents section, which is section number I. So here you can see you have to upload your transcripts or English language qualification, your education certificates basically, and the file size and the file format, everything is mentioned, so you have to follow that. So if you have CV or other relevant supporting documents like certificates of achievements, you just have to enter that. So you have to read all of this information in order to upload the correct file format and correct documents. Moreover, I would like to mention that you can definitely apply without IELTS or without any language test. However, after getting a conditional offer, you need to provide your proof for English proficiency. So here you can just enter your English proficiency certificate or MOI. So your application will be submitted with that. However, in order to secure a position and to join this university, you need to provide certificate, language test certificate, that might be IELTS, that might be TOEFL or any certified English language test. So yeah, so we are done with this section. Now moving towards part 2, which is course application. As I've mentioned earlier, this application contains two parts. In part 1 you have to enter your information, and in part 2 you have to enter your course related information. So as mentioned here, you can apply to maximum 3 courses, or I would say 3 programs through one application. As you can see, I'm applying for a student interested in applied linguistics. So I chose applied linguistics program. So let's answer these questions. As we can see, this part contain 4 sections, and we are going to address them one by one. So as you can see here, this is the information of the course I've chosen. uh, Faculty of arts, you have to mention your own faculty, your own course, your own relevant start date or end date of your courses. Also mention that the qualification you are applying for, are you applying for a master's degree, post graduate postdoc degree, or an undergraduate degree. To mention that, you have to mention your information relevantly and correctly. So here we are on additional question section. As we can see, they're asking that why we chose this program, and how will my, or the applicant's previous qualification or experience is relevant. And then they're asking that if you are applying through an approved partnership or collaboration with the University of Sheffield, or then they're saying that please select the partner institution collaboration from the drop down list below. So you have to mention that. So these, all of these questions are very easy, very clear. You can answer them very easily, I believe. If if you have your mind clear, that why are you choosing this program, why are you applying to this program, and what makes you the right fit for this program. So answer the questions accordingly. And now moving towards the supporting statement section. However, this section is completely optional, but if you have a motivation letter, you have a personal statement, do upload that, because it just gives your admission, your application so much weightage. So I would definitely recommend you guys to mention or upload or enter your personal statement. So after review, we have submitted the application. As we can see, the application is submitted successfully, and you will receive a confirmation email.